Shalom, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shah, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shah, Brakta Yahweh, Bashum, Yahweh Shah, Bashum, Rekor Kadash, Brakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to the hopeful elect that teach this truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. And this is another lesson, and I hope this will be edifying to a elect out there that preach this truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. But yeah, basically, what I'm just gonna get into, this whole thing is just built off of faith, man. You gotta have faith to go through your trials and tribulations, man. You can't just go through trials and tribulations and have no faith. You go bug yourself out. You go bug yourself out like that, man. You know, like all the trials and tribulations the prophets of old had, they had faith, going through it. All the prophets did, man. They had faith whatever they was going through, so they could endure to the end. You know. Now, of course, me in the flesh, sometimes that doubt might kick in or whatever, but you gotta fight that. That's just a demon. You gotta be like, man, move out the way and keep on pushing. But this Hebrews chapter 11, verse verse 23. By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents. Yeah, because if you read the story of Moses, if you read Exodus, when Moses came along, you know, the Pharaoh was trying to kill all the newborn babies that was men, because he was afraid that they'll grow older and take down his kingdom. So his parents hid Moses. Moses' parents hid him for 3 months, and when they couldn't hit him no more, they had put him in the river. But he ended up being found by the Pharaoh's daughter, and Pharaoh's daughter took care of him. But it say, by faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child, and they not afraid of the king's commandment. So yeah, it was all through the spirit though. All of that happened by faith. But it say, by faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of the Pharaoh's daughter. So Moses, when he got a little older and whatever, when he was able to comprehend stuff, he refused to be called the Pharaoh's daughter's son, man. Like, man, fuck that shit, man. You know, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. So yeah, he rather to go through his sufferings and his afflictions than to have it on this side, to have it for a little while on this side, And that's what you gotta do when you in this truth. You gotta give up this pleasures of sin, this affairs of this life, and go through your suffering and your afflictions on this side. So when the kingdom comes, you get to live in happiness and in peace and whatever. But right now it ain't the time for that. It's time to go through afflictions, man. You know. And Moses, he had gave it up. He could have had anything he want. He could have been up there with the Pharaoh and them. But Moses was like, no, I'm about to go down there with my brothers and suffer with my brothers, and and me and my brothers could come up together instead of getting it on that side for a small time. Cause the stuff that's on this side, this stuff don't got shit on what's about to happen in the kingdom, man. You know, compare this side to the kingdom. This side is shitty as fuck, man. You know. And it say, esteeming the reproach of Mashiach greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. And this reward gonna be the kingdom, man. So if you give it what you got on this side, when the kingdom comes, you go get a even better reward than anything that you can get on this side, man. You just gotta lose. You gotta give up this side to get your prize in the kingdom. You know, you can't have it on both sides. And that's what Moses did. He ain't want it on both sides. He ain't want to just live the pleasures of the life for a short time, then rather to get in the kingdom. You know, he gave up his life for this truth. You know, he said, "No, I'm about to go down there with my brothers." Then on top of that, his brother and the Israelites would have looked at him some type of way, like, "Hold on, what this dude doing? He an Israelite and he over there teaming with the Pharaoh, being a coon, you know." But I'm looking for a scripture real quick. Bear with me while I find it. Damn. This is probably it, but I can't find it. Salakia. But I had another scripture anyway. That one just popped up through the spirit. But yeah, man. You gotta be in this truth. When you in this truth, you gotta be ready to give up things, you know? So you can have time for this truth. You know? Like even with the female side, that's why the scriptures, like, it's lawful to fuck with many females, but it's not expedient right now. It's not time for all that right now. That's why in 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, it talk about just rather you having one wife or have none. Because if you got many wives, how you gonna be in this truth? You gotta please your wives. You know, you gotta do stuff for your wives. Or like, say you got a career or whatever on this side. For example, I'm gonna say you in college, Esau version of college, you know, and you got classes, then it's a camp day and you can't go because you got a class. Who you gonna choose, the Lord or your college class, man? You know, you gotta make time for this truth, man. You know, you can't just be an Israelite on the weekend because you gotta study throughout the week so you can teach on the weekends. And plus, on top of that, you gotta have your videos. You know, you gotta have your videos uploaded. You know, brothers might do live streams or whatever. It might be study sessions. What if the heads of the camp not there that day and it's only the soldiers? Then you gotta be on your stuff. You gotta know your stuff. So yeah, you gotta make time for this. This ain't just something you just do for 2 days. But this Matthew chapter 10, verse 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it. He that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. So if you find your life trying to live good for a little season, for this little time, for this little portion of time that's about to end, you go end up losing your life, man. You go end up getting taken away by doing shit like that, man. You know. And it said, if you lose your life, give up this shit on this side right now, and for Yahweh Shai name's sake, you know, if you give up everything you got to be in this truth, you go find it, man. You know, but by giving up your life and stuff on this side, you go through trials and tribulations. You go be tried, so you just got to be willing to pay the price. You know, who you gonna choose, this world or Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah? You know, then the times we coming in, it ain't the time to be doing that being that lukewarm spirit, doing back and forth, trying to live good on this side, man. Man, look, fuck this side, man. If you really in the truth, you're not living in this society anyway, man. You know, you're going through your little trials, tribulations, and being in this truth most of the time. Now it's cool to fuck some bitches from time to time. Go with some brothers, chill. Go somewhere, you know, go out to eat or whatever. Maybe go to a hotel or whatever. That's cool, but it's really ain't the time for all that. You feel me? You know, then because while you doing that, now you taking up time of you being in the truth now. You know, you taking away time from studying. You gotta lose time to get time, man. You gotta lose your own personal time to get time of learning these scriptures. You know, and Spirit just had that pop up in my head. Bear with me. Alright, this Romans chapter 12 verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye be present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. So yeah, you gotta make your body a living sacrifice, man. You gotta be willing to give up your life, your actual soul, to be in this truth. You might get persecuted for being in this. Well, you go get persecuted being in this truth, but you might have to get killed. You might have to get beheaded or whatever for being in this truth, man. You just gotta be willing to be that living sacrifice. Even us taking, giving time for this truth, going out twice, 3 times a week. You know, um, doing videos, 3 videos a day, 3 videos a week, or whatever. How many videos you do? Um, studying. You know, praying, fasting. That takes, you taking up time of you. You could be doing some other shit, man. But you in this truth, you making yourself a living sacrifice. But then you gotta look for it. No, you gotta look. No, Salakia, you got every day in your life. You know, you never know, that day might be gone. The next day of your life might be gone, cause you might have to get beheaded for this truth. That's you living your life as a living sacrifice, having this body be a living sacrifice. For Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. And I got one more scripture. I'm just gonna close out with this. This Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. So yeah, if you come in to serve the Lord, man, you gotta prepare yourself for temptation. You gotta prepare yourself for whatever temptation you about to go through. You gotta prepare yourself for any trial and tribulation you about to go through. And by doing that, it's by being in this truth. By doing that, it's by praying, fasting. Doing the works. Because that builds up your faith. You gotta have faith to do that. All this go back to faith. Without faith, Moses would have never been able to do that, man. So yeah, man, you just gotta have faith and go through your trials and tribulations and just say fuck this side, man, and keep pushing this truth. Cause we almost out of here. We at the last go around of this thing. Then on top of that, we about to have a kingdom forever. No more tears, no more death, none of that. We gonna have a kingdom forever and have anything you want. So it's worth it, man. Just keep fighting and keep being this truth. And show brotherly love also. But yeah, I hope this was edifying. Call hello Allah, Yahweh Bashum Yahweh Shah, Bashum Rekar Kodash Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who grew well. And salutations to the hopeful elect that teach this truth sincerely across the 4 corners of the earth. And with that, I hope this was edifying. But with that, I'm going to say Shalom, Abba Babor.